Hey everybody, we haven't really taken a flight in a little bit, so let's see what locations are available to us. I need to make some money. You know what I mean? So let's fly to Vancouver. Sounds like a lot of fun. We love Canada, so we'll take a flight. Take a flight to lovely Vancouver and make some money to buy some more planes. Try out some other planes. What do you say? How's everybody doing today? Hope things are good with you. Hope you're satisfied with your day. Hope you get to have some fun, relax, do something you want to do. I'm doing something I want to do. I am taking a flight with you. That's what I want to do. Don't want to get too close to any buildings here. Maybe we can circle around the city. But this is a long flight. This is going to be probably kind of a long flight in this Iron Annie. So I looked up the Iron Annie, and maybe some of you know this. I'm not an aviation. Okay, well we're trying to climb. I know there's a mountain over there, but we're going around the mountain. Maybe I'm not an aviation expert. That I'm sure is not really a surprise. I do find that I like learning some things about aviation. I'm no aviation nerd, but I do find it fascinating. And I looked up the Iron Annie, and looks like it is a German plane. We're gonna have some turbulence, guys. Put on your seatbelt. Oh, Annie. Hang in there, Annie. Gonna be okay. Yeah, so I was having some issues with my altitude being too high. Trying to get used to this plane. Flies at a much lower altitude than some of the others. Blue skies now. The clouds are lifting away, everyone. Nice. There she is. Lovely Annie. Wings. View from the cockpit. So how is February? How's February going for everyone? Hopefully it's a pretty good month for you. I know a lot of people really dislike the month of February. I usually like it. I know the last several years we have had quite mild weather in February. Seems like it's a easy transition to spring, and I enjoy it. We have Groundhog Day. We've already had that. I used to always watch the Bill Murray movie. It's a very good movie. It's a great movie, but yeah, I kind of needed a break from that. You know, it's kind of like A Christmas Story, a little saturated. Needed a little step away from that movie, but it's, I still like that movie. It's a good movie. We have Valentine's Day coming up, which as an adult I kind of hate. It seems like Valentine's Day for adults was mostly misunderstanding, disappointment, unmet expectations, and then hostility. Either that, or if you're single, kind of bitterness, maybe some loneliness, or just maybe feeling a little wistful. It seems like Valentine's Day is only fun when you're a kid and you hand out those stupid little valentines and get candy and chocolates, and your grandma gives you a little present. Simple, fun, sweet. And then once you're an adult, it's just like most other holidays, completely commercialized, devoid of any real meaning. There's your happy thought of the day. Positivity. I'm sure a lot of people enjoy it. I'm sure that a lot of people really like it. And I'm sure a lot of couples take advantage of it and enjoy it. Personally, I'm completely satisfied to just watch it go on past. 960. These mountains coming up? I don't know. You sure, game? Now watch, it'll give me some kind of low altitude warning. Are you gonna tell me to climb? I'm gonna climb on my own, I think. Alright. Boy, I don't know about this. The game told me to do it, so I tried it. Hope we don't regret it. I'm trying to reach 17,000 feet. I really am. Think we'll see any aliens tonight? So where are we now? Okay. So we're going to be flying over the Pacific. I mean, that makes sense. So it has been a rough couple of weeks in aviation. I've had some tragedies, unfortunately. It's really been terrible, and I really feel just awful for all the lives lost. And, you know, I think it's important to remember that this was the first domestic aviation disaster the US has had in over a decade. And considering how many planes are in the sky every day, how many people are traveling by air every day, it's really amazing. And wow, that was really low. You really have to appreciate all those who work in aviation, all our pilots and flight attendants, ground crews, mechanics, and our air traffic controllers. They do such amazing jobs. And our aviation system is incredibly safe, but no system is 100% safe all the time. And I really think that it's too bad that things have become so politicized that we can't even mourn people lost in disasters like this without pointing fingers and laying blame and trying to name names. And I'm not trying to pinpoint any politician or individual or group. I just see a lot of it. I see a lot of bickering anytime these disasters are brought up, especially the one. And I think it's too bad that we can't really come together as a country anymore, especially in the immediate aftermath, and just offer condolences and mourn and try to learn lessons. That's how aviation has become so safe. Unfortunately, it's become safe a lot through past disasters and learning lessons. And it was a very Those are very hard-won lessons, and I wish it wasn't like that. And yes, we need to take a look at certain systems, especially the airport in Washington, D.C. obviously needs some scrutiny, and some things need to change. But I really wish we could support one another, lay aside differences, and just try to realize that people are hurting, people were lost, lives were cut short, and in some instances, there's an incredible amount of property damage. People lost their homes. Sometimes I feel like a lot of people have forgotten that risk and danger are inherent in certain modes of travel, and especially if we want to travel into space, humanity has got to come to terms with the idea of risk and loss. And we can't automatically respond with incredible amounts of anger and finger pointing and blame and shock, but definitely commercial aviation should be safe, and it is safe. But there are always things that happen that need to be changed. Some things become lax. Unfortunately, the root of most of it is usually greed, more than just actual incompetence. It's usually greed and stinginess. But I also just wish that we could wait for the investigations to be finished, wait for the experts to really look into things, and not allow things like TikTok and speculation to inform our opinion and allow us to make assumptions or fall prey to conspiracy theories. It's just not helping. It doesn't help. It's easy to do that, and I understand that. But it's also something that we really, really need to resist. And I think a lot of us are in a state of shock over what we've been seeing, and that's when we become susceptible to conspiracies and rumors. I do too. I'm certainly not exempt from that. It's really tempting. Okay, let's talk about more cheery things. Let's look around the outside of their plane. Oh, look at that over there. What's that? That might be Hawaii. Cool. Hawaiian Islands. The volcanic, beautiful Hawaiian Islands. We're just 2,200 nautical miles away. Going to Vancouver, right? I don't know, I just really like the cockpit of this Iron Annie. Relaxing. You can see more. Pretty nice. Yeah, I don't think I would probably want to fly this distance in an Iron Annie. Seems pretty tough. I'm kind of just not paying a lot of attention to my altitude here. Wow. Just enjoying the chill vibes of the Pacific Ocean. It's fine though, we're still fine, especially for this plane. Pacific Ocean is very big, isn't it? Well, we're just 1,400 nautical miles away. This flight's gone pretty fast, even though it's been kind of a long one. It's gone by in a breeze, hasn't it? Nice. I really enjoyed flying with you. I hope if you're just relaxing or going to bed or whatever, studying, I hope you've enjoyed it too. less than 1,000 nautical miles away now. Nice. Very pretty. Deep, deep Pacific Ocean. Don't want to end up like Amelia Earhart. Crazy thunderstorms coming up. It's fine. It's fine. Getting very close. Yes, I'm trying. Some crazy storms here. Wow. This is relaxing. Kind of nice. Don't you think? Looks like we might be approaching land. Probably landing soon. I don't know if I want to reach if we're landing. Climb all the way back up. It is nice to see though. Pretty. Put on your seatbelt. We're landing, guys. Landing in Vancouver. Okay. Look at those snowy peaks. Hope you brought some warm socks. Some nice, cozy, warm socks. There's nothing I like better than a really good pair of warm socks. I don't know about you. We're gonna be landing soon. So just relax, and sit back. Looks like it's kind of cloudy in Vancouver today. It's okay. I like a good cloudy, foggy day every now and then. Nice day for brooding. Staying around the house, watching movies. Maybe doing a little writing or painting or woodworking, whatever you like to do.
Tower, this is flight 74 Lima 28 Charlie. We are on final approach. How copy? Over.
So what are you gonna do in Vancouver? Are you gonna try some kayaking, hiking? Sounds good. I'm so happy you decided to join me on this flight. It's been a real pleasure flying with you and talking, chatting. Just remember that usually things are just okay. Everything works out one way or another. We learn our lessons, we move on. But a lot of times things have a way of evening themselves out. A balance is found. And it's going to be all right. Just take care of yourself, live your best life. Just remember the best revenge, the best form of defiance. Sometimes it's just living to see another day, persevering, just not going anywhere, and taking care of yourself. Part of that is a good night's sleep. Get some exercise during the day. Eat some good things. Have some fun, relax. Take a nap if you want. Hug someone you love. Let go of any goals that aren't your goals. If it's not you, if it's not what you want, what makes sense for you, maybe it's time to let it go. only you know that, and only you know what's best, but sometimes other people put their expectations on us, and they don't realize that that's maybe not fair or just not for us, but we can let it go. It's okay to know yourself. It's okay to get in touch with what you want and to just let the rest go. And sometimes that whole process, sometimes it can happen in an instant and our life is just changed. And sometimes it takes a long time to actually get to know ourselves. Especially if you've had others actively trying to force you to repress your true self. And it's okay. The process can be beautiful. It doesn't need to be rushed. It shouldn't be rushed. It just is what it is. We're almost ready to land. Gonna put down our landing gear. You all snug and situated, ready to land? Ready to land in beautiful Vancouver? Wonderful. Everything's safe. Everything's perfectly safe. You're right where you need to be. Oh, we got a bumpy landing. Oh my goodness. What is going on? Oh, maybe the brakes didn't apply. Okay, that was kind of funny. Sorry if it startled you. I'm getting sleepy too. We're almost there, so just relax in your seat. Did you get startled at that landing? Was it kind of like being on an amusement park ride? Maybe you laughed a little bit. Let go of some tension. That's good. Thank you for joining me on this flight to Vancouver. Please like and subscribe if you would. I had a lot of fun. Good night, or good day.